M0FXB Digital Ham Radio Diary. Welcome. M0FXB. So let's program our radio using the radio. So when you turn these 878s on, this is the Mark II version with the green button. They always boot up in dual band. So it's a lot easier if you just get it into single band. So what you want to do is just make sure one of these buttons, like if you look at my P2 button, if I hold it down, it turns off the sub channel, so it's like single receive. So how do you program that if it isn't already done? Just go menu, then go down to settings. Let's go to radio set and see that key functions. Go key functions, and then choose your programming button. So just do the P, go down to P1 when you select, and then you can just scroll through and tell it to, to turn off the sub channel. You can also tell it to do VFO and memory for say P1, so that should make things easier. Anyway, go back. So as you can see, we're still in dual mode. Then we're going to go to single mode by holding down my P2. That's what I've programmed. There you go, single mode. And then I've done it so that I can do VFO and memory by just pushing this bottom button here, which is one of the PF program buttons. You can tell when you're in memory because you get a channel number here. To see it says channel 1147. That's how you can tell you're in memory mode. Okay, so and if it's showing you a name rather than a frequency, you can select that as well. So if you want to just change, what it shows, just go menu, settings, go to radio set, and then go down. I think it's display function, and look, channel name, and you can choose to show either the frequency or the channel name. So I would select frequency. There you go, select frequency. So go back. So we're still in memory mode. We want to get into VFO mode to program a new channel. So VFO mode on mine is this one. And you can see VFO, and my hotspot is, I know it says this worldwide thing, but ignore that. My hotspot is 431, and then the last digit is actually 5 digits, 550, and then keep going until you've got 5 digits. Okay, and in a second it will show that I am on that frequency. There you go. So now we've got the frequency in there. We now just quickly store that into one of our zones. So we'll go menu, settings, channel set, new channel, and it by default it finds the next clear channel. Here it's 1155, because this is like your typical code plug that you get from Moonraker, Martin Lynch, one of the big suppliers, where there's literally 1,000 channels. So we're going to hit confirm. It put this channel at the bottom of that list, confirm, and then we're going to name it. So let's name it. This is for my hotspot, so we'll just go H PQRS P NMO T, and we'll call it hotspot 3. So to get numbers, you just push the hash button, and you can select a number, and then you can confirm. So we've given it a name. Now we want to select where it's going to go. It's automatically gone to our different zones. You might only have one zone, but most of these hotspots, these pre-programmed, Anytones, have got loads of zones in them. So we're going to put it in the zone My Hotspots, select, and then confirm to save. So it's now put that channel in, but it hasn't put in all the settings yet of that channel. So that's the next step. So go back one and go to channel set. So we'll go, let's just show you all the way. We'll exit all completely, ignore the APRS. So we'll go menu, settings, channel set, and then you want to select channel type. Go to channel type, and then we're doing a DMR hotspot, so click digital. So select that. Then go back. TX power, that's obvious, so just select the power you want. Offset, it should be set at 0. This isn't like a repeater offset, so just set that to 0. If you want to select it, look, it'll say 0 like that. Go back. Bandwidth, because it's digital, it'll be on narrow anyway, so don't have to change that. Receive frequency, so obviously we're doing a simplex hotspot, so we need to have the receive and transmit the same. So I've done mine 431, that's the correct for my jumbo hotspot. Now you need to look at your jumbo hotspot and just make sure the frequency on this channel and your jumbo hotspot are the same. So that's fine. Go and then transmit. We need to make sure that's the same. So look, that's the same there. You can use the P2 to go back, talk around. So I just leave that default, so it's on off at the moment. Name, not sure what that means, so I'll ignore that for now. TX allow, I always put it on always. TX prohibit, that should be off. Okay, back. Radio ID, when you select this, you should have already put your call sign in the code plug. But if you haven't put your radio ID in, you need to put it in. And here's M0FXB for me, and then if you select, you'll see your DMR number. You need that, otherwise it won't work in DMR. Go back. Color code, yeah, just select one, that's what I always do. Time slot, nearly always select 2, so put 2. Digi encrypt, just left that as off. Encrypt type, left that. Receive group list, no, I'm not putting it in a group. Work alone mode, no, don't touch that, so that's off. Channel ranging, no, don't touch that, that's off. APRS receive, that should be off. We're not really doing APRS at the moment. SMS forbid, just leave that off. Data track, DMR mode, now you want to do it simplex. There you go. And that's it. So that's the channel all set up now. So with a bit of luck, that should activate our hotspot. We'll go and test it. So what I'll do, I'll select it in the memory now. So I'll go back into memory mode. Push that, we're in memory. And then we've got to find the hotspot, the zone that was called my hotspot. So we'll go menu, zone, and then we'll go up to my hotspots. Select zone, that's my hotspots. Now we can turn to the channels that we put in that hotspot. I think it would be the highest number. Yeah, which I think was 1155. Yeah, was that a higher one there? No, it's 53, so I'm pretty sure it's that. 55. That's the high, that's the last one I did. So let's go and check it out.
Yes, I have the Nagoya antenna on this. It's quite an upgrade from the antenna I came with. Yes, I plugged this antenna and I have the monophone coming in. So, yes, maybe I should turn the transmitting power a bit down. So. But thank you for the tip and the 73. All the best to you and your family and stay safe. This is Oscar Hotel 2 Charlie.
So straight away I fired up the hotspot and it's working fine. I'm just going to show you the hotspot settings. Okay, so here it is on the Pi-Star dashboard, working fine. There's the frequency there that we put into the radio. So we're all good to go. 7.3, all the best.